I must have been over the target because I think they took my whole channel down. I can't even find my channel. You violated YouTube and went off. Wow. They said the channel was terminated. Yeah, looks that way. Disappeared. Well, I sent out a note, yesterday, so hopefully some people will find me, and we'll just keep on keeping on. You boob touch said, yep. Channel's gone. Thousands of videos. Poof. I saw this morning, Ted Cruz had a video about how they're investigating all of big tech. And, I went to look at the video. The video was taken down almost immediately. So this must just be the kind of like channel got terminated. Gone forever, man. Yeah, I'm here. I'm over here now. So that was, whatever. It was bound to happen, I guess. I must have been over the target, but I really have, some questions about the truther movement as well, that they constantly want to push Christianity on Jewish people. I don't really get that, but whatever. Harassment and bullying, right? Back up my videos. No, it doesn't matter. I mean, I have what I have. It's this. I'm fluid, man. I don't attach to any of this. Hey, Sam, Shmuley. It is what it is. But we'll just build up from here. I mean, I have to. I haven't really. It hasn't really sunk in yet. But what can you do? We're in a tyrannical system right now, and we have to expect. I'm not surprised that they don't want to hear truth. I mean, they can't deal with truth. They the whole channel. Yeah, everything happens for a reason. Yeah. I mean, it could be. I mean, it could be a lawsuit. It could be a class action suit. It could be. I don't know where this is heading, but I suspect that everything is about to go down anyway. Yeah, we'll begin anew again. They don't do truth. Yeah, there are many awakened shutting down. Like, yeah, nothing in the grand scheme of things, right? Call channels down. Just 15-minute video. You made the boom. Why you don't? Yeah, I mean, there has to be a reason. It's okay, chosen. It is a disgrace, but this is all they have left. They can't fight on the grounds of they can't debate anything. They can only make it's like how they make fun of people. They say, "Oh, Mister, T is he's this, he's that." They can't. It's like Rush always used to say. They can't have a debate about ideas because they don't have any. But yeah. So we'll meet here. It's okay for now, and then I'll make a second channel. Yeah, I might have to go back to Rumble. That's probably a good idea. I just have to figure that out. It is crazy, yeah. Truth will prevail. I was just commenting about they don't like it, yeah. Playground tactics, yeah. They get zapped, exactly. Great rebound, yeah. Right in midstream, yeah. On Telegram. Yeah, man. What was I talking about? I was talking about the way that the truther community keeps pushing for that Jews are not the real Jews and that kind of thing. Thank you very much, White Lightning. It's greatly appreciated at this point. Yeah, we just got to keep moving forward. If we have to move to Rumble, I'll figure out a way to get on Rumble. It's not the end of the world. But it's gone. It's gone. It's just totally gone. It's really, yeah. Thanks, White Lightning. I really appreciate it. Yeah, because I don't know. I started with this having my videos edited. Well, I have that service till the end of the month. We'll just release it here. We'll just try to make this channel grow, and hopefully, I'll make enough money from ASEA and the patches and Purium to keep this channel going. Because I really like what the guys from Nepal are doing with my videos, and I think it's going to reach more people. Thanks. Yeah. It could be the white hats. It could be, yeah, it could be the white hats, because I was really talking about them, about how they're really pushing this whole Christianity thing. And it's just not, it's not kosher. It's not kosher to push, to say that the real people and the real kings, and this is just as bad as what we just left. We don't want this kind of king that's appointed for us. That's what we've been dealing with all this time. We don't have fair elections. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Life. Yeah, man. Listen, it's exciting. It means we're doing a good job. I didn't come here to I didn't come here to join the yacht club. I could have done that. I could have gone that way. I could have it could have been about that for me, but it's not. It's about freeing humanity. It's about waking up the world, and we're going to do it. There's nothing that can stop us. I like my camera, but I know it's not optimal. But the alternative is not good either. I don't like the regular camera, so it's not really it's an issue right now. I think we're approaching 0 hour too. I have to tell you, my phone, my internet cut off this morning as well on my cell phone when I was down in the gym. Where do we go? If this channel goes down, I'll be broadcasting on Rumble. I'll just switch right over to Rumble. I'll figure that out today. I'll figure out how to do it. Probably we should start moving our assets over there. It's too bad we didn't get everyone's email, but your computer went down too? Yeah. Yeah, well, this is an listen, man. I mean, in the old days, it would have been swords, and it would have been I would have been taken off to, God forbid, to some hole in the ground. This is, I mean, at least I'm still above ground, and it's this is freedom, man. Freedom is not, it's not easy. You were close. We're very close. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are very loyal, and we're going to make it through. But I let's just say that I will broadcast at the same time, the same live meetings on Rumble, just in case anything happens to this channel. So, yeah, I mean, if you don't Rumble or Telegram, I don't know what to tell you. But unfortunately, see, the reason this is unfortunate is because it's really important that I be on YouTube, because I don't want to sing to the choir. I don't want to be another Patriot channel that's trying to figure out, what's up here. I'm not interested. I want to get to the people who are just waking up, who need to hear the news. And that's why that's That's why I like YouTube so much. But, you know, we'll do what we have to do. We'll just keep going. We have to keep the word going. We have to give the information, but we could be very close. Mel K, yeah. Right. I mean, I'm not saying that we're the only patriots, but it seems to be they're only patriots that are focused on the fact that the mainstream patriots want to make this a Christian thing. And it's just, I don't see it. I mean, so did the Romans. The Romans went underground into Christianity, the Council of Nicaea. This is, these are the 13 bloodline families. They didn't come from Jerusalem, they came from Rome. Hello, truth is truth, man. But anyway, yeah, nothing will happen to the channel. Anyway, yeah, but like Nakshanyo, no, we got to keep, 100%. We got to keep going forward. And as long as we have this channel, we'll just be doing this. I mean, I may just skip around. I may just go from YouTube channel to YouTube channel. But, financially, I would just say, if you can, I would much rather you start your own businesses with these things. I would much rather make my money from this and the patches, and for you to make your money from off matrix. I think that's the better way to go than I mean, I'm not saying I don't appreciate the donations. I do. At this time, it's going to be because that just took a big chunk of my income away. That was but they were whittling away at it anyway. I mean, it was like the more followers I had, the less money they were going to give me. Started patches today. I think they're good. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to be Jewish. They're not that many. I don't know what the percentage is on the channel. They took away my voting thing. We used to have a voting button, but we can't vote anymore. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It's not really about Jews and Christians. I mean, it's about us and them. And them could be, we don't know who's who. We don't know if they're gray hats, if they're white hats. It's a mishmash. And they keep putting out these dates. I don't know. Maybe these are not so kosher people either. It could be controlled opposition. But I don't doubt for a minute that the redemption is on its way. It's good against evil, really. I think that's what it is at the end. It's not Jewish. No. The intent is pure. Yeah, it's not Jewish and non-Jewish. It's just love. It's just It's humanity. At the end of the day, if we don't come together, we're not going to be here. We have to do this. We have to work together, and this is a beautiful opportunity. Gandalf went from gray to white. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Lord of the Rings. That's my. Thank you, Ismar. Yeah, they're trying to divide us, yeah. But we will unite, yes. Yeah, vote. They don't like voting. Well, they means the black hats. It means anybody who's trying to divide us. They could be posing as white hats. These guys were white hats that I was reading from. This Whiplash and Tyranny. These guys and the White Hat channel. These guys are white hats supposedly, but they're telling us that they have a certain narrative in mind where Junior comes back and he's coronated king and all this stuff. But I don't know that that's necessarily. I don't think that's the way that a real king. I've been reading a lot about King David lately. I'm reading a mimer, a tractate, a Hasidic tractate about King David. And they said that even though like Solomon or Shlomo, his son, was very, very smart, incredibly bright, he didn't have what David had. What did David have? David had a soul klalos, meaning he had a soul. In his soul were all souls. So he represented in a real way all of humanity, certainly all of the Jewish nation, but really all of humanity, because David was not of like pure lineage. He was not, he had things in his lineage. He had, Lot's daughters, and Lot were his ancestors, and so was Yehuda and Tamar, who were not really married in a kosher way. So David and Ruth, he was a descendant of Ruth, who was a convert. So David had real Malchus, which means David was really a king, and that his soul represented all souls. He wasn't, I think it was just that he wasn't really about himself, that he lived for the people. He really, even though he had a lot of wives, and, there's a whole rule of like how many wives a king is allowed to have, how many horses. But the idea of a real king. Yeah, I agree, Shmuley. I agree. It's kind of shocking, but it's probably a really good thing that we find out about it now, after until otherwise they're going to try to coronate somebody. Here's the king. Here's Junior. Junior's back to save the day, and we're going like, it's all very nice. You made this whole story up, but we don't necessarily go along with it. We are the people, and we don't we don't recognize royalty. And I wouldn't say that the Kennedys have any great shaykhs to that they are the royal ones because they descended from a Jewish carpenter. I mean, that doesn't really make sense to me. I mean, but that's what they're trying to tell us, that the real bloodline is Lincoln. And but I've heard some terrible things about the Kennedys. I mean, nothing is so simple. Is Mr. T king of the world? It could be. I mean, he's certainly doing the job of king of the world. I would be more inclined to but he's saying he's just going to hand it over to Junior because Junior's in this bloodline, and because millennia is of this bloodline. I don't know what that means. They're descendants from Jesus. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? He wasn't our Messiah. So, but shouldn't the Messiah of the world be everyone's Messiah? That's what I'm saying. But maybe this is something that we're not allowed to talk about on YouTube. Apparently, I wasn't on the other channel. But that's the main issue is just that we have to be like Nachshon and just keep going forward. And there's a lot to be. We have a lot to be grateful for. You don't believe it? Yeah. It means I'm wrong and wake up. Yeah, I would say, yeah. I'm wrong and I need to wake up. Okay. So, oh my God, this channel's permanently gone. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, the other channel's permanently gone. No warning, nothing, but I think we're really close to the end of this. I mean, we're really close to this becoming, yeah, okay. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate that. But, I'm not here to debate about the authenticity of a Jewish guy, a Jewish dude, man. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know anything about him. I wasn't there. I mean, but the end is near. Yeah, I think so. Froggy, your phone died. Yeah, thanks, inner liberation healing. It's just another challenge. It's not the worst thing in the world that could happen. You couldn't comment on the morning show, yeah? You heard about this anointing Junior. I mean, maybe he is the king of the world. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I just don't see it. I don't see it, man. I think, I don't know. I think of King David, man. King David was like, he was all about the people, I think. I mean, all the Psalms. Do I have any intel? Yeah, well, I was doing the intel, and I found the intel was pretty false. Well, okay, let me get the intel. I'll go. Let's see. So the intel is that, let's see if there's anything new. They've been posting a lot. Okay, so SCOTUS to reconsider hearing case alleging that JB ignored the 2020 fraud, broke oaths. So it's coming. Let's just see what this says. SCOTUS to reconsider case alleging that J.B. Harris lawmakers ignored 2020 fraud and broke oaths. The Supreme Court is set to reconsider whether to hear a lawsuit alleging that 291 House members and 94 senators violated their oaths of office by refusing to investigate evidence of fraud in the 2020 election before certifying JB as the victor. So that is, that's very interesting. That's in the works. A rigged selection process is equivalent to war since both put into power a victor, argues plaintiff. So that's pretty interesting. T got barred to update the Federalist on 11/27/2020 with new methods of federal executions, which include hangings and firing squads. It's a long read, but you can use the search facility to look up firing squad on the webpage. Okay, that's another thing. Listen closely. The Military District of Washington, when you know, you know. Well, let me just see what she has to say. They're calling it the Military District of Washington. When you know, you know. So it's not really what it was. Breaking news: new chemical attack in Tucson, Arizona. Hazardous materials overturns on Highway 110. America under attack. Shelter in place issued to all individuals within a mile radius of Tucson, Arizona. Truck carrying hazardous materials overturns on I-10, I guess it is. A good way to detox from heavy metals and chemicals is the product made in the USA, and they're selling a product. Share, find ways to heal yourself using natural methods. This is really looking like things are going down. Hunger cliff looms in 32 states. Set to slash. Okay, they're saying that there's a lot of competition for food because of the illegal immigrants. The hunger cliff, they're calling it. Mark Milley is the Kraken of the swamp. Russia flies 2 supersonic nuclear bombers over Norwegian Sea north of Scotland as NATO meets for the second day about the country U. Russia files okay, so that's huge. 6.3 magnitude earthquake rocks New Zealand, with the nation still recovering from a devastating cyclone. I think that I would imagine there's some serious dumbs in New Zealand because that's a big deep state hub. Aaron Rodgers talks about the Gilligan's Island list, NESARA, home insurance, healthcare, medical insurance questions. Will NESARA wipe out the need for insurance, car, home, and medical? Maybe contract changes or pricing changes. How does it affect Medicare supplement? The book of Enoch, banned from the Bible, tells the true story of humanity. Watch the video here. I'm going to put that on the Intel channels. I think I might watch that later. I mean, listen, there could be things I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm not even coming from that point of view. I'm just coming from the point of view, like, why do we have to divide each other? What, is that really necessary? Is that part of the awakening? Okay. We read this, but maybe we'll read it again. Remember, the plan is biblical. No, I'm not going to read this again because it's another one that's saying that the bloodline and all this nonsense. Yeah, I mean, things are heating up. That's for sure. Check out this video from Ashbury University in Kentucky. This has been going on for a week now. The presence of God is covering the chapel strongly. People are traveling from all over to experience this revival. Other colleges are following in their footsteps. The world needs this. The world needs God's presence. Let me just, okay, it's just, okay. Just my boy checking in. So, yeah, because I told him that he should think about being in a safe place when it all goes down, because you won't have a. Yeah, listen, it's not a matter. It's not. Listen, it's just not a Jewish concept. Maybe we're wrong. Maybe we've been wrong all this time. That's what the Christians have been telling us. We're wrong, but I'm not getting into it. It's not my place. I don't know enough. I'm not a rabbi. I don't know what went down 2,000 years ago, but I resent people telling me what I have to believe. That's all. Not a big deal. Just like, I have to accept Junior as the king because he's from the bloodline of somebody I don't really believe was, first of all, to call another human being God, that it's just we just don't do that. It's not a Jewish concept, and it says that in the Ten Commandments. Okay, so Ohio government advises residents to drink bottled water. Really? Okay. That's really, that's why we elect these guys. They really have the smarts. Okay. Good Wednesday morning for patriots, a fine day for justice. Bring it. 9:45 Eastern Standard Time, and already 385 military aircraft on transponders. There's a lot going on. Okay, now let's see what else. Sometimes we need to protect our sanity, and the only way to do it is to stay away from these negative Nancys. Please know and truly understand that you have no obligation to listen to their negative comments. With that being said, let's try to always find the positive in life and in any situation. Reality shows us that shows us that, of course, we all have our negative times, but we only harm ourselves and those we love when we cling to negativity. So shake it off and move forward. Be like Nakshan, right? We don't want to miss out on all the good happiness and life has to offer. So I frog double dare you each time a negative thought creeps into you that you find at least two positive thoughts to counter it with. That's a good one. If you can't, then lean on your frog family for help in finding the two positive thoughts. I mean, I would say, the good news in all this is that we must be close for them just take down the channel. I didn't get a warning this time. I had one strike against me. You need three strikes and you're out. So they went from 1 to 3 plus. So that's how insecure and desperate and frightened they are. So I think it's really good news. It must be that we're really close. And maybe by the time, I still have another 15 days till the end of the month. Maybe it just won't matter. I mean, the only reason I want to have money is to keep my channel going. But maybe I did, I don't know. Whatever God wants, he'll have. That's all. 75% of the world are soulless. So yeah, maybe. I hope not. But anyway, even if that's true, we the ones with souls, we got to hang together and make this thing happen. Do you feel you're losing tolerance and need to back away from all the negativity? I don't know. I don't even think it's a consideration. We're on this channel. We're all positive. We're not. This is funny. If you're still wondering why the United States failed to prevail in Iraq and Afghanistan, especially in Afghanistan, all you need to do is watch Tuesday's press conference on the EU Defense Contract Group in Brussels, Belgium. It's a clown show. The remarks by Lloyd Austin and General Mark Milley reveal two guys with an iron grip on delusion and a total lack of self-awareness. At this point, they're saying we are far enough along, you can paint the picture without risk of jeopardizing the operation. So posting a 2.22 clip goes to post 222. I'm not sure where that leads. So let me just look at this link. Do it Q. Right. That's do it Q. Fight. Click right. All right. So the latest earthquakes: Colombia, Philippines, Russia, Turkey, Aleutian Island, Hawaii, Fiji, New Zealand, Central Mid-Atlantic Ridge. The largest earthquakes, 5.7 New Zealand, 6.1 New Zealand, 7.8 Turkey, and 7.8 Turkey this month and this year. Operation Paperclip. This is why we're in the situation we are right now. We made a deal with the devil. Yep, 100%. Soros-backed Virginia DA accused of targeting political opponents, reporters. The market today. Strong retail sales data has market up nearly the high mark for the last 5 years. The harder they rise, the longer they fall. Let me just take a check on that. Let's see. No, it's down 100 points. Market's not up. I don't know what they were talking maybe a couple days ago. Anywho, we started at around 11. Yeah. So we'll be here tonight, a slightly diminished channel, but hopefully people will figure it out that, I sent that post out yesterday that, and if not, we'll just make the best of it and keep on keeping on, man. Nothing can stop what's coming. Nothing. And where we go one, we go all. And the channel name on Rumble, I believe, is also Kabbalah Guru. Can I check it now? Let me just look. Oh, it's in the show more. Make sure you check out the show more. It tells you, I think it tells you the Rumble channel down there. But if you're thinking about this kind of stuff, man, I mean, it's a big help to the channel. I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to support my efforts with these things. That's why I started carrying these products, because I knew YouTube was not reliable and not going to, I didn't know that if I knew that they were not necessarily going to do the right thing, and we have to deal with it. But I paid my friends to make videos until the end of the month, and so I'll be putting them out on this channel. I have some really cool videos coming out, and we'll just build fresh, and then if we need to start another channel, we'll start another channel. But yeah. So what do you say about 110 Highway 10 in Texas? They're saying there's a big spill there. Yeah, it's okay, Kevin, man. We got this. This, we have to expect this. This is a war. I mean, listen, the little ones underground. What did I say? 110 in Texas. That there was a big chemical spill. Can't stop, won't stop. Yeah, we're not going to stop. Rumble is horrible. I agree. But listen, right now we're on YouTube. Let's just keep growing this channel. I just had to start a subscription website. Yeah, I have a couple of subscription websites. I could do that also, but I really want to appeal to the regular folks. We could do that. We have two options. We could go to Jason Shirka's channel, or we could go to the Gnostic channel. We could just move over to the Gnostic channel. I mean, you should make sure you have a copy of the link below. That might be the easiest way. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe we should. I don't know. Well, I have to figure these things out. Thank you, Gib. Yeah, you listen, man. Stuff happens. We're in a war. Taking 110 to Texas. Nice, Hadassah, Ariel. I think you'll be all right. By the time you get there, it should be cleaned up. Yeah. Thanks, Inner Liberation Healing. Not Jason's channel. Okay. Well, I could go to the Gnostic channel. The Gnostic channel is pretty, I could do that. If you guys want. I mean, but I think it's really important that we're out here, as long as we can stay on YouTube, there's a chance that we could wake up. What if we woke up one person, while we're on YouTube? What if one normie found his way here and said, there was this guy this morning, he was talking about, it's kind of made sense. I wonder what he's talking about. What if we woke up one person? I mean, we have 544 people. That's huge compared to like one person, but one person is worth doing this for anyway. YouTube is good. Well, yeah, it's good in that. I mean, it's a good platform. Maybe the white hats will come in here and clean it up the way they did Twitter. I don't know. Yeah, and I can always post on Telegram, right? That's right. Some can't pay. That's why I really like YouTube. Yeah, well, think positive. It's going to be okay. Nothing happens. Listen, we had a little. We got on the channel for a couple of days, and that might have been worth the whole thing. Yeah, I agree, Chosen. We can just keep moving channels. Everyone try to wake up thinks I'm a lunatic. Yeah, so don't try, Gabriel. Just let them do it themselves. Gila, yeah, and I mean, Gila is my, you know, my rock. She's amazing. I'll let you know by Telegram, but Truth Social, I don't think they do videos. Thanks, Kathy. Oh, stay here and then possibly move the video over to Rumble after 15 minutes. That's interesting. You mean, right, I could do that. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Well, I know my guys from Nepal will be. I think her daughter's doing better. You're making too much headway waking up the normies. Yeah, yeah, it's okay, man. That's our job, man. Listen, I'm in a position of like nobody really depends on me. I'm not supporting a family. I'm on my own, and you know, the world will go on. It's maybe use telegrams or yeah, I'll post things on Telegram. We'll get through it, but Rumble won't censor. Yeah, yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll get the message out. But it is nice to be on YouTube, and thanks for all your support, and we'll see you tonight. No difference. And if God forbid this channel gets taken down, I'll post something on Telegram to tell you where I'll be next. Well, I'll probably the wild world of Guru. Yeah, it's yeah. I'll let you guys know on Telegram. Yeah, Linda, 69 years of waiting for this. Absolutely. Okay, guys, these challenges just make us stronger, and just keep rocking on, man. Beach looks amazing. Yeah. Okay, guys, we'll see you tonight. God bless, and yeah, just be like Noxian, man. Just keep going. We got this. All right. God bless.